Welcome to First and Second Hour Science. Today is Tuesday, April 14th. Today's lesson is 7.10, Seed Plants. 7.10, Seed Plants. Today's assignment talks about gymnosperms. Starts out with, what does gymnasium mean? Today we know that a gymnasium means a place for indoor sports. In ancient Greece, sports were done in the nude. So the word gymnasium is based on the Greek word for naked, which is gymnos. The root word is the same for gymnosperm, which means naked seed. Gymnosperms are those plants that do not have a fruit encasing the seed. There are 4 groups of plants that represent major evolutionary steps in the plant kingdom. Non-vascular plants are the first basic plant and have no vascular tissue. Vascular plants soon evolved these tissues, which help transport fluids from different parts of the plant body. Seed plants were revolutionary in plant evolution. They solved the issue of releasing offspring or seeds into the dry world. Vascular seed plants now dominate the earth. Flowering plants evolved petals and scents to help attract pollinators so that the seeds can be spread more efficiently. Their ovaries may develop into fruits, which also helps encourage animals to disperse the seeds. So our questions for today, there's 5 of them. Number 1, what features define the gymnosperm? What are 2 examples of conifers? Where are the reproductive structures of conifers located? What was the dominant plant during the age of the dinosaurs? What gymnosperm is known as a living fossil? Explain your answer. Don't forget to watch your videos before you do your work. So I wanted to talk some about gymnosperms. Gymnosperms have seeds, but they do not produce fruit. Instead, the seeds are usually found in cones. There are 4 phyla of gymnosperms. There's the conifers, the cycads, the ginkgos, and neophytes. Examples of conifers are the members of the phylum. Coniferophyta are probably the gymnosperms that are most familiar. Conifers include trees such as pines, firs, spruce, cedars, and the coastal redwood trees in California, which are the tallest living vascular plants. Conifers have their reproductive structure in cones. Conifer pollen cones are usually very small, while the seed cones are larger. Pollen contains gametypes that produce the male gamete of seed plants. The pollen, which is a powder-like substance, is carried by the wind to fertilize the seed cones that contain the female gamete. Cycads in the phylum Cycadophyta are also gymnosperms. They have large, finely divided leaves and grow as short shrubs or trees in tropical regions. Like conifers, they produce cones, but the seed cones and pollen cones are always on separate plants. One type of cycad, the sago palm, is a popular landscape plant. During the age of the dinosaurs, about 65 to 200 million years ago, cycads were the dominant plant. So you can imagine dinosaurs grazing on cycad seeds and roaming through the cycad forests. Ginkgos in the phylum Ginkgophyta are unique because they are the only species left in the phylum. Many other species in the fossil record have gone extinct. Cnidophytes in the phylum Cnidophyta are a very small and unusual group of plants. Ephedra is an important member of this group since the desert shrub produces the ephedrine used to treat asthma and other conditions. So in summary, gymnosperms have seeds, but they do not produce fruit. The seeds in gymnosperms are usually found in cones. There are 4 phyla of gymnosperms: conifers, cycads, ginkgos, and cnidophytes. Spermophytes, or seed plants, evolved around 300 million years ago. There are 3 basic parts of a seed. The embryo develops from a fertilized egg. Inside the seed, an embryo forms its first leaf and starts to develop a stem. The seed coat protects the embryo until it is ready for germination. The endosperm nourishes the embryo until it can start making food of its own. Seeds may have additional features that help them disperse seeds, such as tiny hooks that cling on animals or wings that help them travel in the wind. There are 2 major seed plants: the gymnosperm, a plant where the seed develops on the scale of a cone. Male cones contain pollen and female cones contain eggs. There are only around 1,000 species. I don't know if you can see the pictures that I have there. The male cones contain pollen, female cones contain eggs. There are around 1,000 species of gymnosperms, and a majority of modern gymnosperms are conifer trees. Divisions of gymnosperm include ginkgos, conifers, cycads, and Gneittae. Angiosperm is a plant where the seed develops inside the ovary. And angiosperms are much more diverse than gymnosperms, and hundreds of thousands of species are classified as angiosperms. Seed plants came to dominate Earth's forests during the Mesozoic age, the age of the dinosaurs, 250 to 65 million years ago. Seed plants adapted to the dry climate of Earth, such as evolving woody trunks and needles with a waxy coat for reducing water loss. Eventually, some gymnosperms began to form angiosperms, like traits. Gneittae, a division of modern gymnosperms, share common ancestors with angiosperms. Gneittae also produces nectar, a sweet, sugary liquid that attracts insect pollens. That concludes our lesson for today. Hope you're getting your work done, and I hope that you're able to find your answers in the reading. They're all in there. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.